to the deceased in the final days of his life, rarely able to tear herself away from his bedside. We are here to celebrate the life and to mourn the passing of the long-standing journalistic standard of organization. Inverted pyramid. Friend to journalists throughout the ages. Died July 16, 2013, at the age of approximately 168, after a courageous battle with new technology. Inverted pyramid fought the disease, finally succumbing to years of prolonged illness. He clung to life, aided by veteran journalists, teachers, and professionals who provided life support for decades. You're gonna have to go on.
Stories of old used to be told in a traditional, long-winded way. They began with a signal that something important, useful, inspiring, or entertaining was about to begin.
Once upon a time.
The story was told from the beginning to the end, ending with the outcome.
And they lived happily ever after.
The new technology of 1845 changed all of that with the worldwide adoption of the telegraph, invented by a portrait painter named Samuel Morse. A new and radically different story for the Inverted Pyramid was born, a product of new technology and a changing intellectual environment that embraced realism in art, science, and literature. As revolutionary as the internet in its day, the telegraph was expensive to use. One of the first charges was a whopping
whole cent.
a character. Newspapers spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in telegraph costs to report the Civil War. That economic pressure, more than anything else, influenced a new kind of writing that departed from the flowery language of the 19th century. It was concise, stripped of opinion and detail. Fueling the shift in writing style was a new type of news organization named the wire service, after the technology used to transmit the news. The telegraph led to a fundamental change in news. It snapped the tradition of partisan journalism by forcing the wire services to generate objective news. News that could be used by papers of any political stripe, even the Republicans. It eliminated the letter-writing correspondent who announced an event and described it in rich detail as well as analyzing its substance, and replaced him with a stringer who supplied the bare facts. And so, the inverted pyramid was born. A popular myth about the inverted pyramid holds that it came about during the American Civil War, where reporters in the field who relied on the telegraph had to make sure they sent the most important news first in case the wires were cut. However, research by a journalism historian named David T. Z. Mindich suggests that the inverted pyramid really took off early in the morning of April 15, 1865, as President Abraham Lincoln lay dying from an assassin's bullet. Newspapers received a copy of a telegram written by Secretary of War Edwin Stanton to the commanding general in New York City. Although he was a government official and not a journalist, many editors chose his official account to run on the front page of their newspapers. The inverted pyramid has been used ever since.
You didn't know him as well?
I was able to read the part.
The inverted pyramid has been used ever since until the latest technology, the internet, caused his demise.
Inverted pyramid, I was so close, was preceded in death by movable type, independent newspapers, and print journalism. Oh, you must go on.
He is survived by new journalism. She will miss the fact-finds approach of the inverted pyramid, but now focus on the people and the message using voice and tone.
Her ability to use precise verbs and active writing will pay homage to Mr. I. Pyramid and now be known as Bluff, bottom line up front. In lieu of flowers, please send a donation to the Donald W. Reynolds School of All Things Media, the I Pyramid Memorial Scholarship Fund.
There is hope, though. Father, what is his name? Father Gruba says there will be a resurrection.
Yes, and actually, Mr. Pyramid has a great, great, great grandson who is the spitting image of him. Except one thing, he is a native multimedia digitalian. Extremely popular with the readers of today, so there is hope.
The end.